If you're like me and spend time watching crypto markets, Gemini Predictions gives you a way to trade on volatility. You can take positions on major crypto contracts directly in the Gemini app, whether markets are reacting to macro news, Fed announcements, or major market moving events. What I like is that instead of just watching price action unfold in real time, you can trade on where you think the market moves next with contracts across Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and more, plus 5-minute, 15-minute, daily, weekly, and monthly durations. You can trade the time frame and market that fits your strategy. The platform is fast, intuitive, and easy to use. With new markets available every day, head to gemini.com/predictions to get started. Make 2026 the year you launch your business, the year you transform into an entrepreneur, founder, boss. One powerful move puts your future firmly in your hands, starting a business with Shopify. If you've got an idea you can't shake or a store you've already designed in your head, with Shopify, 2026 is when you can finally make it happen. Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Billions of entrepreneurs have already made this leap, from household names like Gymshark to first-time businesses like Watch This. Shopify gives you all the tools to easily build your dream store. Choose from hundreds of beautiful templates that you can customize to match your brand. The setup is fast with Shopify's built-in AI tools that write product descriptions and headlines and help you edit product photos. Marketing is built in too. Create email and social campaigns that reach customers wherever they scroll. As you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. Hear your first this year with Shopify. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, June 2nd, and this as your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is down slightly at $69,378. Ethereum is down slightly at $1,976. BNB is down slightly at $677. Prediction market Polymarket is taking heat after a disputed market on whether Michael Saylor's strategy sold any Bitcoin by May 31st resolved to no twice, despite strategy later disclosing in a June 1st 8K that it had sold 32 BTC for about $2.5 million between May 26th and May 31st, its first Bitcoin sale since December 2022. Yes traders argue the transaction happened before the deadline, while no traders argue the sale was not publicly confirmed until after the market's time frame, and Polymarket added a note saying confirmation outside the market window does not qualify. Some traders say that clarification was not part of the original rules, including one who claims he lost $500,000 after betting heavily on yes when the market was still open on June 1st. Another trader who bought nearly 50,000 yes shares for around 35,000 USDC argued this should be treated as an event-based market, not a disclosure timing market. Polymarket has not given a further public response, and the dispute is now in final review, with the possibility of escalating into Polymarket's contested resolution process, which can involve UMA token holder voting. Well, Mt. Gox moved about $739 million worth of Bitcoin early today, according to Arkham. The transferred Bitcoin is currently marked as unspent, so it is not clear yet whether this is tied to future creditor repayments. Though past large Mt. Gox wallet moves have often come before distributions, the defunct exchange still holds 34,504 BTC worth about $2.4 billion, and this was its first Bitcoin movement since late March. Mt. Gox began repaying creditors in July 2024 through partner exchanges like Kraken and Bitstamp, but its trustee later pushed the repayment deadline to October 2026, the third delay from the original October 31st, 2023 deadline. Well, Robinhood has closed its $180 million acquisition of Toronto-based WonderFi, giving it a direct entry into Canada's regulated crypto market through BitBuy and Coinsquare, whose users will be invited to move on to the Robinhood app. Robinhood said WonderFi's experience serving both beginner and advanced crypto users makes it a strong fit for its Canadian expansion, and the company will keep supporting WonderFi's local institutional partnerships as it builds on the institutional business it expanded through last year's Bitstamp acquisition. The deal adds roughly 300,000 Canadian customers, bringing Robinhood to more than 1 million funded customers outside the US. Robinhood first announced the WonderFi deal in May 2025. Radiant Capital is winding down after failing to recover from a roughly $50 million 2024 exploit or raise fresh capital, saying the DAO no longer has a viable path forward despite 18 months of work to support users, maintain the protocol, and pursue recovery. The Omnichain money market was hit in October 2024 across Arbitrum and BNB chain after an attacker used a backdoor contract to gain unauthorized access, with losses estimated around $51 million following an earlier 2024 flash loan attack that drained about 1,900 ETH worth $4.5 million at the time. Radiant will now move into a maintenance state, keeping its front end and smart contracts live so users can withdraw, repay, and manage positions. The team says recovery efforts will continue and any retrieved funds will be returned to affected users. The shutdown lands as crypto exploits remain a major issue, with DeFi Llama recently reporting that April saw a record monthly number of hacks, even if the total dollar amount stolen did not set a new high. And finally, Veda is opening the vault infrastructure behind Kraken, DeFi, Earn, and EtherFi's Liquid to the 2,000-plus developer teams building on Privy, the Stripe-owned embedded wallet company, through a new self-serve API that turns what used to be months-long institutional integrations into a standard developer flow. 2 non-custodial vaults built on Veda's Boring Vault standard will be available at launch, with general availability planned for next month, giving fintechs and other apps a way to offer diversified multi-protocol stablecoin yield rather than just lending-based products like Aave. Privy now powers more than 120 million accounts, and stablecoins have grown from 20% to 70% of assets held in Privy-powered wallets over the past year, which Veda sees as a major distribution opportunity as more fintechs look to retain balances, attract users, and take a cut of yield. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
From artificial intelligence to the gig economy to global volatility, the economy is changing at a dizzying pace. Enter the Managing the Future of Work podcast, the chart-topping and critically acclaimed podcast from Harvard Business School, hosted by me, Bill Kerr, and by Managing the Future of Work project co-chair, Joe Fuller. This show explores technology trends, demographic changes, the rise of the care economy, and many other forces transforming the landscape of work. We'll highlight the insights of business leaders, technologists, and experts like Business Roundtable's Kristen Silberg on corporate workforce strategy, and Khan Academy founder Sal Khan on AI, education, and the future of work. With more than 2.5 million downloads and close to 300 episodes, there is something for everyone. Follow HBS Managing the Future of Work on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening now.
Have you ever wondered why Reese Witherspoon founded Hello Sunshine, or where Kevin O'Leary got his start, or even how Alex Earle became the most accessible founder to someone who may not even consider this space? Enter The Founder Mindset, the new podcast from Harvard Business School Foundry, hosted by me, Reza Satchu. As a leading educator in entrepreneurship, I've built multiple high-profile companies and mentored thousands of students and founders through the realities of starting and scaling ventures. And with the Founder Mindset, I'm sharing those lessons with you by sitting down with world-class entrepreneurs, including Witherspoon, O'Leary, and Earle, plus Tim Ferriss, and many more, to break down exactly how they commit, decide, and build for impact. These aren't surface-level interviews. Each episode, I challenge my guests to revisit their toughest moments, their boldest decisions, and the mindset that carried them through. Follow the Founder Mindset wherever you get your podcasts.